praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. To this devil, the book of Jeremiah 49, verse 16. Thou terribleness have deceived thee, okay? This devil think that last hired, first fired, police brutality, all these lynchings, dealing with slavery, the eradication of the Native American Indians. He think he's gonna go away scot-free. Oh no, thou terribleness have deceived thee, okay? Once again, Jeremiah 49, verse 16. Thou terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O that dwells in the cleft of the rocks. Thou holdest the heights of the hill, though thou should make thy nest as high as the eagle. I will bring thee down from thence, say Yahweh. Okay, this man is going down. This man fucked up on this one. He didn't take things too. Okay. This man's going down. Okay, this man's destruction is nigh unto him. Okay, his terribleness have deceived thee. Jeremiah 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus say Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is the counsel perish from the prudent? Is there wisdom vanished? Okay, so why is everybody know what the so-called Illuminati, even a Pookie nigga knows about the R5E chip? Okay, this is his witchcraft is wearing out. Okay, his terribleness have deceived thee. Okay, thou that dwell in the cleft of the rock. Okay, you're going to be destroyed. Okay, that's what this is about. Flee ye back, dwell, that's verse 7, verse 8 of Jeremiah 49, verse 8. Flee ye, turn back, deep, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring calamity on Esau and upon him the time that I will visit him, okay? And that's Yahweh Shai, okay? He's visiting this devil now, okay? He's going to make a physical appearance. When he make a physical appearance, this devil's going to get he's going to mop the floor with this devil, okay? This what this so-called white man got to come in, okay? His terribleness have deceived thee, okay? Thou that dwells in the clefts of the rock. Okay, come over here to the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that comes from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This is that is glorious in our apparel and traveling in the greatness of his strength. I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. What's mighty to save? What's traveling into greatness? A big giant UFO so big, okay? Make a planet look like a pea, okay? That's how big this UFO is, okay? UFO is like a basketball, make a planet look like a pea, okay? That's what this is about. Thou's terribleness have deceived thee, okay? Yeah, all this wicked racial, all this pushing all this racial tension, Ku Klux Klan, all this hate, thou's terribleness have deceived thee. Wherefore thou art red in thou apparel. Verse 2, 63, verse 2, and thou garment is like he that treadeth in the wine fat. I have trodden down the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain all my raiment. Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem has come. Okay, so very soon, okay, this so-called white man's got a meeting with destiny, okay? He's got an appointment with Yahweh Shai, okay? His terribleness have deceived thee, okay? Wow, okay, you got a date with destiny. Verse 5, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down the strength of the strength of the earth. Okay, dealing with this so-called white man. Okay, it's terrible in this I've deceived thee. Okay, you're gonna be destroyed. Okay, all these. Shit. I know Jake deserves a lot of the shootings, but killing all these unarmed blacks. Okay, last hire, first fired. Okay, putting GMOs in our food, tainting our water. Oh yeah, a day of destiny is coming for thee. Okay, the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. This is a vision of Obadiah. Thus said Yahweh concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh, a bastard has sinned among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us arise against her in battle. Behold, I will make thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Okay, no one likes the so-called white man no more. Okay, everyone wants to drop missiles on them already and just take them over. No one likes the so-called white men anymore. They just want to drop missiles on them already. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, that thou dwell in the clefts of the rock, whose height is high, that said, bring me down to the ground. Okay, that's the pride of these devils. Okay, but Yahweh Shai got the power. Okay, he's going to be the one to bring you down to the ground. He's going to be the one to destroy you and wipe the floor with you. Okay, we gotta wait for Yahweh Shai to rise up to the prey. That's what this is about. Okay, one moment. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait upon me, says Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, and I will assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my emanations, even all my furious anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with my fury of my jealousy. Okay, so Yahweh Shai, It's going to be the whole earth is going to be, well, not the whole earth, but America's going to have to get nuclear bombs dropped on it already, okay? Verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, though thou set thou nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, say Yahweh. If these came to thee in, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they have enough? If the great gatherers came to thee, they would they not have some leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? So-called Illuminati dealing with high level black magic, demonology. That's what the so-called Illuminati's into. Okay, now he's being exposed as a Satanist, hardcore Satanist. Verse 7, all the men of the Confederacy have the even at the borders, and the men that was at peace with thee have deceived thee and have prevailed against thee. They that eat thou's bread have laid a womb under thee. There is none understanding in him. Okay, these EU countries, they're gonna turn on us, man. Already, they're gonna drop missiles on this man. The EU, they're gonna get sick of him and drop missiles on him already. Okay, they eat his bread. That's why the Bible says what it says in Revelation. Those that hated her. Okay, that's what this is about. Those that hated her shall I not in that day, say Yahweh, even destroy out the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of Mount Esau, and those wise men of Teman shall be dismayed to the end of every one of Mount Esau shall be cut off by slaughter. For thou's violence against thou's brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, that thou should be cut off forever. And the day that thou stood on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive force and foreigners entered into the gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. Okay, so he's supposed to be our brother. Okay, he act like an enemy unto us. Okay, he's supposed to be our brother, but this devil acts like a straight enemy unto us. But thou should not have looked on the day when our brother, and the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in a day when they was in the day of their destruction. Neither should thou have spoken proudly in a day of distress. Thou should not have entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou should not look on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. Neither should thou stood in a crossways and cut off those of his that did escape. Neither should thou have delivered up those that have remained in a day of distress. Okay, so when we was in distress, this white man forwarded the affliction. Okay, that's why it's going to be 1,000 years, like we discussed before. Okay, that's why GMS is the most hated group. They the only one saying it. Okay, 1,000 years of slavery, then a white man's going to get eradicated. Okay, that's why they're the most hated group because they got the most intense doctrine. They got the most hardcore liquor doctrine. Okay, it's GMS. Okay, but they got it. That's what the Bible is saying. Verse 15, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As they have done, it shall be done to thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. For as thou drunken of my holy mountain, so will so all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as they have not been. Verse 17. But on Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and it shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a flame, and the house of Joseph, one more time at the top, verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and they shall, and the house of Esau stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. Okay, so this man's going to get annihilated. Okay, your violence have deceived thee. Okay, what you done for thee. Okay, what come unto thee is going to come on. What you have done was going to come upon thee now. Okay, that's what this is about. You want to know what this is about? That's what this is about. Your violence that you have did to others have deceived thee. And they of the south shall possess the mountain of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the field of Ephraim, and the field of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captivity of the host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites, even the Zorhav, and the captives of Jerusalem, which are in Zerah, shall possess the cities of the south, and Savior shall come up on mountain Zion to judge the mountain of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh's. Okay, so it's all roads lead back to Yahweh Shai once again. Okay, and on that note, all praises to Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men in GMS who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.